Yo, what's up guys, 𝗣𝗟𝗘𝗦𝗕 here, back with a brand new video, and in today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you guys how to get 0 ping in Fortnite. So as you guys can see, I'm literally on 0 delay, I'm actually on 0 ping as well. I've actually turned my ping off too, so you guys can't see my ping. I'm going to discuss why I've turned my ping off in the video. However, what you guys need to know is that this tutorial is going to give you the least latency possible. Look, I'm going to show you guys real quick, my walls edit instantly, look. The second I release, now literally instantly edits, and that's because of the tweaks I've made in this video. Of course, everything I show in this video is completely safe and free, nothing dodgy going on right here, and I'm going to show you guys everything I do to get the 0 ping. So if you guys want more videos like this and find this useful, be sure to subscribe. I'm actually on the road to 100k right now, and if you guys want similar videos for FPS, I do that on my channel, stuff like that, FPS, PT performance, all of that, pro settings, so make sure you subscribe. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so the first thing we want to go ahead and do to achieve 0 ping is actually just simply adjust our Fortnite in-game settings right here. So what we can go ahead and do is go into the settings tab right here, and we can skip past the display tab, which I've made videos on because we do not need to adjust any of these settings, and we can actually go ahead and go to the game tab right here and just make sure your region is on the one with the lowest MS. So for me, I live in Europe, so mine is on Europe right here. I can actually just set it to Europe right here. If you're unsure on what region you play on, just put it on the auto. So for example, if you live in America and you're not sure if you live on NA Central or NA East or NA West, then just put it on auto. It's going to direct you to the fastest server. But for me, I'm just going to put it on Europe. And then if you go down to the next tab, reticle and damage feedback, you want to scroll down all the way here and go to net debug stats, okay? And you actually want to turn this off. So if you guys didn't know, net debug stats is actually your ping. And if you have your ping off, your game doesn't have to constantly register your ping and your delay to the server. So you're actually just going to get decreased ping and an increased performance out of your game. And once you're done with that, those are the two settings we need to apply. Go ahead and press apply in the corner right here. You can go back and you can actually go ahead and exit out of your game. Okay, so we are now on our desktop, which is nice and simple right here. We've closed Fortnite, and what we want to go ahead and do now is update our network adapter. So the first thing you want to go ahead and do is open the device manager app right here. Nice and simple, search for the device manager right here, and you want to go ahead and find network adapters. Okay, so right here, and these are all the network adapters that are plugged into your PC or on your motherboard. And what you want to go ahead and do is locate the one that you use to connect to the internet. So if you're on Wi-Fi, go to your Wi-Fi, or if you use an Ethernet connection like me, go to the Ethernet connection right here. So use the one that you use to connect to Fortnite and your internet. Double click on it right here, nice and simple, and then hit driver right here, and then go to update driver, and then press search automatically for drivers. And as you can see, the best drivers for my device are already installed, so I am on the latest version right here. So just make sure you're on the latest one, and if not, make sure you install it. This is going to make sure the network adapter card on your motherboard, or maybe your USB chip for Wi-Fi connection, is on the latest version, which will give you the best connection to the servers. So we can go ahead and close out of this right now. Go close, close, ready for the next optimization. Okay, so the next optimization is the oldest trick in the book, and it's going to be updating your DNS server to the fastest one. Okay, so what you want to go ahead and do is search control panel in the corner right there to open your control panel on your Windows settings, not the NVIDIA control panel, and then go to network and internet, and then under network and sharing center, hit view network status and tasks. And right here, it's going to bring up your network connection and then your access type. So for me, it's with the Ethernet, and then you want to double click on this. So it might be Wi-Fi for you guys, so just double click. And then hit properties, and then right here you see IPv4 Internet Protocol version 4, which is going to be selected for most people. You want to hit properties, and then right here is where you update your DNS server. So for most people, by default, it's going to be automatically obtaining your DNS server, so like that for me right now. And then hit use the following DNS servers, and then you want to go to 1.1.1.1 and then 1.0.0.1. and then hit validate settings upon exit. So I'm actually just going to explain what we've changed. So the DNS server 1.1.1.1 and then the alternate 1.0.0.1 is actually just Cloudflare's DNS server, which is built for gaming and gamers. So obviously we're connecting to the faster DNS servers rather than the default ones that come when you connect to the internet. So if we use these ones, we are going to have a faster connection. So you can go ahead and press OK right here and then press close, and you might actually disconnect to the internet for a few seconds, maybe 10 to 20 seconds. This is completely normal while you connect to the new server right here. So if it says like some troubleshooting issues, then that's completely normal. normal, and you can actually just go ahead and close out of all of this, ready for the next optimization. Okay, so the next optimization right here is by far the most important one in giving us 0 ping in Fortnite, and what we're actually going to be doing is turning off network throttling, which will give us better performance by relocating reserved bandwidth. So what we want to go ahead and do is press Windows and R on our keyboard to bring up the run command prompt. And then what you want to go ahead and do is search regedit. So regedit. And then press OK right here. And then you want to make sure you open it with the admin. And then once you're on here right now, what you want to go ahead and do is follow the steps right here. So as you can see, there are loads of folders right here. And what you want to go ahead and do is actually locate the right one to turn off network throttling. So what you want to go ahead and do is locate HKey local machine right here at the top, and then find the software folder, and then scroll down all the way until you find Microsoft. And once you're in Microsoft right here, you guys want to find Windows NT. So scroll down a bit more until you find Windows NT in the settings. So we're going to keep scrolling, Windows NT right here, we found it. And then you guys want to find current version. And once you found current version, you guys want to find multimedia. So keep scrolling, multimedia, and then go to system profile. So that is very technical, and that is the hardest thing you're actually going to have to do. But once you have found the system profile, guys, I know it's very funny, you need to find the system profile, but once you found it, then you can see the network throttling right here. And if you guys don't actually have the network throttling folder, you can right click, press new, and then 32-bit value, and then type in network throttling index. But I'm assuming you guys have it right here, so I might go ahead and delete this temporary folder I just made, and then go to network throttling index right here. You can double click on this, and then go to hexadecimal right here, and make sure you type 8 Fs in. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Hit OK. And now you have turned off network throttling, which will give you better performance. So this one was actually very technical. As you can see, we scrolled through many folders. However, we are now going to be able to get consistent low ping in Fortnite. Okay, so we are now back in Fortnite to test out the optimizations right here. And as you guys can see, my ping is so very low. So I'm getting about 2 ping right now, which is insane. As you guys can see, it's even 1 now, 2 ping. It's been going to 0 at times. And that is absolutely insane considering we spent 0 money. What do I mean by this? Well, for most people to get better ping, better internet, what would they do? Well, they'd buy a new internet box, or they'd upgrade their connection in the street, right? They'd get a new cable, something like that. But what we've done is we've literally just changed some settings in Windows and in Fortnite, and now we are getting consistent low ping. And I've actually turned my ping on as well right here. So as you guys can see, I told you guys to turn off the ping counter, and now it's back on just for demonstration purposes. However, if I turn it off, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be getting consistent 0 ping. So if this 0 ping tutorial has helped you guys out, be sure to help me out by subscribing, because if you think about it, getting lower ping will help you win so many more fights in Fortnite throughout your whole career. You're literally going to win thousands more fights. You're going to hold thousands more wars. So doing a little subscribe to me is going to help me out so much. If you guys are wondering why my game is so smooth in terms of FPS and performance, well, I've made a separate video on how to get insane FPS in Fortnite, so be sure to check that out. But thank you so much for watching this video, guys. It means so much for me. My subscribers are going up so much recently, and it is really a big thank you. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.